Edgar Gian P. Bernardino, known professionally as Gian Bernardino, is a dynamic and rising figure in the Filipino music scene, a young artist whose talents stretch across singing, songwriting, and even acting. Born on July 24, 2001, Gian hails from the culturally vibrant city of Baguio, Philippines, a place whose scenic mountains and creative heartbeat have often been a cradle for artistic talent. His story begins with an early love for music, a passion sparked when he was just 3 years old. Even as a toddler, Gian's voice carried with it a sense of rhythm, emotion, and presence, hinting at the star he would soon become. Gian's formative years were marked by an innate connection to music and performance. He attended St. Louis University Laboratory High School in Baguio, where he not only cultivated his vocal abilities, but also found kindred spirits, fellow music enthusiasts who would eventually form a band with him. It was in this very environment that Cup of Joe was born, a pop rock group that would evolve into one of the most promising bands in the original Filipino music, OPM, industry. The band was officially formed in November 2018, and it was clear from their earliest performances that they possessed something special, a fresh sound, genuine chemistry, and a deep understanding of the emotional pulse of their audience. Cup of Joe quickly began making waves, performing at school events, local festivals, and community shows around Baguio. Their grassroots rise echoed the journeys of many great OPM artists before them, connecting deeply with local audiences, refining their music through live experiences, and slowly building a reputation for thoughtful and moving compositions. By 2019, their momentum had caught the attention of major players in the industry, leading to a contract with Viva Records. This move marked a significant milestone, not just for Gian, but for the entire band. It gave them a platform to bring their music to a wider audience and establish themselves as serious contenders in the national music scene. Among Cup of Joe's growing discography, several tracks stand out for their emotional depth and mainstream appeal. Tin Gin, a collaboration with Janine Tenoso, blends soulful melodies with poignant lyrics, resonating with fans across various age groups. Estranguero explores themes of longing and misconnection, while Multo captivated listeners so powerfully that it topped the Spotify Philippines charts. These songs, layered with heartfelt narrative and sonic elegance, reflect Gian's distinct musical style, a mix of vulnerability, clarity, and boldness. In 2024, Cup of Joe released their debut album, Salakbo, a defining moment for the group. The title, which can be translated as Sudden Outburst, feels symbolic of their sudden but well-earned ascent in the music world. The album encapsulates their journey, serving as both a reflection and projection of their collective identity. Gian's voice and songwriting shine throughout the record, solidifying his position not just as a performer, but as a storyteller, someone who brings moments, memories, and emotions to life through music. Gian's artistic identity is deeply rooted in the rich traditions of OPM, drawing inspiration from iconic Filipino bands like Eraserheads, River Maya, and Apo Hiking Society. These legendary groups laid the groundwork for generations of musicians, and Gian carries their influence into the modern era with reverence and reinvention. At the same time, his musical palette is broadened by global artists such as Olivia Rodrigo, Harry Styles, and Benson Boone, whose sonic footprints can be traced in Gian's exploration of genre and emotional storytelling. This blend of local authenticity and international flair is what makes his music feel both familiar and fresh. But Gian's appeal isn't limited to his musical output alone. He is known for his down-to-earth personality, a trait that has helped him build a strong connection with fans. In an industry often dominated by image and hype, Gian stands out for his sincerity. His artistry is bold and dynamic, but always grounded in truth and heart. This humility has become an essential part of his brand, endearing him to audiences who seek not just entertainment, but genuine connection. Before his mainstream success, Gian had already begun shaping his performance chops overseas. While living in Qatar, he participated in singing contests, gaining early recognition for his vocal ability and stage presence. These experiences abroad exposed him to diverse musical styles and cultural expressions, enriching his perspective and bolstering his confidence. It's a lesser-known chapter of his life that showcases how far-reaching his journey has been, even before Cup of Joe took center stage in the Philippines. His presence on social media further amplifies his reach and appeal. Gian has cultivated a strong following on TikTok, where he regularly shares snippets of his life, behind-the-scenes music moments, and even light-hearted dance routines. It's through these candid glimpses that fans get to see Gian not just as a performer, but as a relatable young man navigating fame, creativity, and personal growth. His TikTok content adds another layer to his connection with fans, bridging the gap between stage and screen, studio and bedroom, artist and audience. As of recent estimates, Gian's net worth stands somewhere between $100,000 to $500,000, a figure that reflects not just his success, but the growing value of his contributions to the music industry. For a young artist still in the early stages of his career, this financial milestone is both impressive and promising. It suggests that Gian is well on his way to becoming not just a notable name in OPM, but a lasting one. In summary, Gian Bernardino's biography reads like a modern-day musical fable, a boy with an early love for sound and storytelling, nurtured by a supportive community, and propelled forward by talent, humility, and hard work. From Baguio to the rest of the country and beyond, his journey is a testament to the power of passion and the beauty of artistic evolution. With every note he sings and every story he tells, Gian continues to shape the future of Filipino music, inspiring listeners to feel, reflect, and dream. And with that, thanks for watching Share with Friends, and please subscribe for more videos.